Sounds like Mason finished his run early. Maybe we'll get out at a decent hour tonight.
On the floor. Quick. Let's go.
Stop or I'll shoot.
Mr. Nayland, how is it that your daughter could have been involved in the Kenyon robbery when she was a prisoner at Callao?
Well, the record indicates that Amy was on a pre-release furlough at the time of the robbery.
Amy had 9 weeks and 3 days left to serve. She was so excited about seeing her little boy on her first weekend out.
She had a child?
Yeah, Freddie. He's 3 years old. He lives with me.
Where's the boy's father?
He took off. He left him quite a while ago. That's why Amy went to prison. He kept saying he'd send her the child support he owed her. Poor kid, she just kept writing checks. The only thing she had in the bank was his promises. I wish I'd known.
What did the police report show?
Well, according to the guard who was at the scene, she was definitely one of the gang. They were all dressed alike and all wearing ski masks.
No. Amy did not go in that building of her own choosing, and I want her son to know that.
Now, the Kenyon robbery required specific inside information. Did Amy have any connection with Kenyon security?
No, she was a checker at a supermarket.
Well, she certainly doesn't look like the strong-arm type.
No, she doesn't. But then what was she doing there?
I'm sure the other members of the gang forced her to go with them.
Mr. Nayland, you know, sometimes things happen to people in prison.
No, not Amy. Now, she should not have been put in prison. It should have been that no-good husband.
Charlie, I think the answer lies behind the gates of Callao prison.
I'm afraid I have to agree with you, Chris.
So one of us goes inside.
It could be very dangerous. Don't forget the prison administration could be involved. And that eliminates any prior contact with Callao prison officials. If someone were to go inside, she'd be on her own.
But Charlie, couldn't you set up a cover that would be so tempting that whoever was involved in Amy's death couldn't resist it?
Yes, but he can't arrange what happens inside. Callao may be minimum security, but it's still a prison.
That's right, Angels. This case will be far from routine. Whoever goes in may have a very hard time of it.
Okay. I'll do it.
Why don't we draw straws? That won't be necessary.
Hey, Foxy lady. Things are looking up. Welcome to Callao Country Club.
You're the 5th transfer we've had this month due to overcrowded facilities at county.
Actually, I volunteered. I was hoping to get into your work furlough program.
Well, we'll see. Your record for the past 6 months has been very good.
Thank you.
Christine, you're a lucky young girl. There are many worse institutions in the state to spend your last 3 months in.
Believe me, I know that, Miss Ingram. I just want to do my time and get straight.
Well, come along, we'll get you into orientation and get you settled. Miss Burton. Lily.
Yes, Mrs. Ingram.
This is Christine Martin. Miss Burton is your correction counselor. She'll see to your orientation and to your work assignment.
Welcome to Calejo, Christine.
Chris, please.
Chris it is, then. And you can call me Lily, please.
Remember that the next 3 months here can be either a moment or an eternity. It's really up to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Did Warden Ingram give you the welcome to the campus speech?
Sounded a little more like the Dean of Women's lecture on the dangers of promiscuity.
Good, you got a sense of humor. Sometimes you need it here.
Excuse me. I see what you mean about a sense of humor.
Sorry, not with Lonnie. She sent a couple of women to the infirmary for laughing at her.
One of the unwritten rules?
Among others. I'll try and fill you in, but you'll probably pick up pretty quickly. Now, about your work assignment.
Oh, I was hoping I'd get in your pre-release furlough program.
Christine, you gotta be here for a while. I mean, I have to get to know you a little before I can make a recommendation.
Oh.
What kind of work did you hold on the outside?
Well, I worked in a diamond brokerage office.
Oh, well, we can't exactly place you there, can we?
And I worked in a massage parlor.
Oh, yeah?
It was a real massage parlor. I'm a terrific masseuse.
Okay. We have a physiotherapist that comes in once a week. Maybe I can get you assigned to the infirmary.
New chicken coming to the roost.
A young lady, Matron Wallace. We're all ladies here at Calejo, remember?
Okay, empty your pockets. Drop your gear on the counter.
Leave your things with Agnes. She'll catalog them for you and give you a receipt.
Big agony, my friends. Head of ladies' wear, notions, and fumigation.
Chris Martin, fumigation?
A lot of stuff here. You know, you're not checking into the Biltmore, honey.
This way.
What?
Skin search in here, come on.
Oh, not again. Come on, I just came from county.
Sorry, it's part of the processing.
Come on. Start shucking down to the pink. Just pretend I'm your mama.
Nice girl.
Yeah. I'd like to see her stay that way.
Okay, open up your towel. Come on, wash it off. And hurry it up.
You don't give away any good times around here, do you? Look, I'm gonna be here for 3 months. It'd be a lot easier if I knew who was running the action.
You strip the bed when you get up tomorrow, and make sure you leave this room looking the same as it is now. Lights out in 10 minutes.
Wait, just a couple of names. I go into population tomorrow.
Look, sissy, you don't talk, you listen. Now, your number is 52070. The rest of the answers you need, you'll get soon enough.
is it?
Just settle back the way you were, sweet thing. Don't move. You won't get hurt.
What are you doing?
Whatever I want. Just take it easy, chicken.
I'm calling the guard.
You'll call no one, you hear me? I ask because you hear me.
Take whatever you want.
It's better. You see, I told you we could be friends. Go ahead, cry, girl. That's why they put you in here. So you get all your crying done the first night. You could be doing a lot of crying if you don't get right.
What do you want me to do?
A lot more than this. It costs you here. Tomorrow, when you hit population, you're gonna find out just how much. You understand? Good. You just might make it here, chicken.
Supposed to be finished.
5 minutes. And watch where you're walking. It's still wet.
Well, maybe she just likes washing floors.
What are you doing?
Whatever I want to. I'm the monitor for this dorm. Here. Now get with it.
You made the mess. You clean it up.
I guess we're just gonna have to teach her a lesson.
Easy, sweetheart. Oh. I told you this one was mine. You want to argue?
We were just...
Find something to do. Now!
Thanks.
Oh, don't thank me. You nearly burnt it, chicken.
What was I supposed to do? Look what they did to the floor.
No, you look. And remember, I told you got to pay your way in here. You pay me, I protect you.
You've already taken everything. My makeup, my money.
That's not everything. Think about it. If it's not me, it'll be them. However and whenever they say. You decide. In the meantime, if I were you, I'd get that floor cleaned up.
Well, we can scratch Amy's ex-husband. Not only did he never have any connection with Kenyan security, but he's been in Reno the past 4 months, in traction.
It would have been simpler if he had been involved.
I'll simplify it for you. The Kenyan connection was definitely Amy. She probably knew that place like the back of her hand.
How?
After her divorce, Amy worked for a supermarket, remember? Well, it was serviced by Kenyan security, and she was dating one of its drivers. He knew all anybody needed to know to pull that job.
Which brings us back to Chris. She's been inside Kaleo for 3 days with no message at all. Charlie, we thought you'd arranged a contact for us.
I did, Kelly.
Maybe she hasn't anything to report yet.
Or maybe things are tougher inside Kaleo than we thought.
Okay, move it. You keep working on those stretching exercises, and I'll check that shoulder out in about 2 weeks. All right, next.
Miss Hutton, I think there's been some mistake. I'm not a patient. I was sent here...
Up on the table. You want to learn massage, you start from the business end. There we go. Ah! You're stiff as a board, girl. Loosen it up.
I'll loosen it up if you lighten it up.
Lighten it up. Charlie says I have magic fingers.
Charlie? Why didn't you tell me you were my contact before you cracked my spine in half?
I'm telling you now, aren't I? Listen. Charlie said to tell you, Amy Thomas did know Kenyon security well enough to lay out that robbery. You learn anything yet?
Not much. Except that the warden doesn't know anything that's going on outside our office door. There's an inmate here named Agnes Camp. Nothing goes on in this place that she doesn't know about.
Sure, everybody knows Big Aggie.
But she's got to have help. And she just can't walk out the front door. Maybe it's somebody in the administration, or a guard, or the warden.
Well, whoever it is, Charlie says there's enough information planted in your file. And whoever's looking for an easy heist like the Kenyon job will move on you sooner or later.
Sooner or later. Great.
One other thing, Charlie says if it gets tough, you can pull out.
Not yet. I can handle it.
Crazy Lana keeps that up, she'll be able to rip the gates open with her bare hands.
Or take your head off if she hears you. What's the word on the chicken?
Oh, yeah. Well, she's assigned to physical therapy. She's got 3 months to do, and a furlough application looks like it'll be approved. She's unmarried. No children. And she's got 2 years of college. Can you believe that?
She worth money?
No, not directly. But she was assistant manager for Van Dorian Diamond Company on 6th. Does that ring a bell?
Hey, that's less than a half hour's drive from here.
I like it already.
I don't know. With no kids, she may be tougher to push than Amy Thomas.
She'll push.
What's going on? What do you think you're doing?
Now, why would you do a thing like that, chicken? One thing we don't do here is steal from each other. Hey, Lonnie! Ah, new chickie here. Lifted your makeup kit from your bag.
What? Yeah, Lonnie, she stole your makeup bag.
Wait a minute, I didn't steal anything.
You better make her pay, Lonnie.
She'll be stealing from all of us, for you know. That's wrong, Lonnie.
Please, I didn't take anything.
Who owned it?
No, they did.
that up immediately.
Yes, ma'am.
Move back! All right, come on, break it up. 10 yards. Move back, I said. Come on, bust this up. The party's over.
Looks like you bought some real trouble, baby doll.
All right. Isolation for both of them. I don't know how I regret seeing you start this way, Chris. Lonnie, that'll mean a loss of work furlough privileges. Please, Miss Burton.
It was my fault.
You willing to accept responsibility? You know what that'll mean?
I said it was my fault. Let her go.
All right, if that's the way you want it.
That's the way it is.
Cute out there today, Jacob.
I didn't take Lonnie's makeup. You lied. You had no right.
You still don't know the ground rules, do you? I got all the right. I could see to it that you spent all your time standing right where you are now. Or I could put the word out that you ain't got no one to protect you. I wouldn't do that. I'm not poor, dumb old Lonnie. She thinks you're something else, that grandstand play you pulled.
Look, just leave me alone. I just want to do my time. I don't want any trouble.
What do you mean you got trouble already, girl? You could get your face changed for you. Or you could never leave Kaleo.
Why are you doing this to me?
Maybe it's just the way you look.
Just tell me what you want me to do.
Okay. Your records said that you worked for the Van Dorian Diamond Company.
I don't see what that...
So you must know their operation. Alarms, floor plan, and the combination to the safe.
How do you know all this?
I want a complete diagram. The alarms, everything. You understand?
What good is it going to do us in here?
Leave that to me.
Hey, you, Martin.
Lonnie, about the other day.
Look, I'm glad they let you out.
I'll try to find some way of paying you back for the makeup.
Hush, little girl. You paid for it plenty down there in that hole. I want to thank you. I haven't said that to anybody for a long time. Thanks for getting me out of isolation.
I just didn't see any reason for both of us to be there.
Just say you're welcome. I say thank you. You say you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's a problem in here. Nobody knows how to talk to anybody.
I didn't know it was happening to me.
It doesn't start here. If I could have talked, really talk to my family, I wouldn't be in here. Do you know what I mean?
I think I do.
They didn't talk either. It's just like in here. Everybody's afraid. Afraid they won't be strong enough to make it. I'm strong. Huh. I made it.
How long you in for?
One more big one. Listen to this. I stopped my brother-in-law from taking a tire iron to my sister. They're back together now. I'm in here. You're a short-timer, huh?
3 months.
Look, you get out. Don't be afraid. You see trouble coming, you talk to somebody. Anybody. Don't let fear put you back in here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Meantime, you got any problems, you come to Lonnie. Okay?
You're late. Figured isolation would have taught you better than that.
I need to talk to Miss Hutton.
She won't be here until Monday.
Well, can I use a phone?
No phone privileges for a week following isolation.
I just need to ask her a couple of questions.
Well then, honey, why don't you just get your social secretary to give her a ring and you just invite her over for tea?
Hey, Chickie, you're pretty good at this. I swear Hutton's out to break a rib every time she goes after me.
Maybe I just don't have the hang of it yet.
Oh, no. You're doing fine. Hey, over here. Over here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that shoulder's been bothering me.
Had to try scrubbing a few floors. Might work the soreness out.
Hey, Now, you can just forget about those floors, right? That's past. Just as long as you come up with a way for us to get into that diamond office.
Us?
You still don't understand.
No, I don't. I wish somebody'd tell me.
Well, we will. When the time comes.
Why don't you roll over? I'll give you a facial. It opens the pores.
Hutton never did this.
Keep your eyes closed. You don't want to let the oil get in your eyes.
Hey, this feels funny. Are you sure it's okay?
Well, it takes time to soak in. Be sure not to open your eyes. It'll burn.
What are you doing in there? You only got 10 minutes to get this place clean. I gotta lock up.
Yes, ma'am. I'm almost finished.
What are you doing?
Hurry and get dressed. You heard her. I have to clean up.
Hey, what's the rush? I got enough grease left on me to lubricate a diesel. Well, that's no problem. Just blow your horn and slide back to your cell.
Bosley, they made contact. It's a go. I don't know the time.
You finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then let's move it.
What's the matter, boss?
You look like you just lost your best friend.
We may have.
Oh, not Chris.
Bosley, what's wrong?
The Van Dorian Diamond Company. The material Chris studied before she went into Calejo. It's no good.
Well, that can't be. It came directly from the owner.
Well, I just talked with the manager. They had a fire in the building. They had to rewire the whole floor.
Security systems, too?
That's right. And the way it's wired now, Chris will be tripping alarms all the way from the valley to the Parker Center. She'll be dead before she even reaches the safe.
Is that the schematic of the new security system?
Yeah.
Well, we have to get it to her.
Problem is, they monitor all visitors at Calejo. If we try to pass it to her, it could blow the show completely.
And maybe get her killed.
I say we pull her out now.
Not just yet, Angels. There could possibly be a way.
Oh, Chris.
Yes, Miss Ingram? Chris, I'd like you to meet Sister Teresa and Sister Maria.
How do you do, Chris?
Hello, Chris.
We understand you'll be leaving here soon.
Listen to them, Chris. The sisters have been very helpful in our rehabilitation program.
Particularly with those assigned to the furlough program. The first day one finds herself in the real world can be especially traumatic.
What they say is very true, Chris.
Well, I haven't been out of circulation that long.
Believe me, things have changed on the outside. We merely want to help equip you to handle it. Now, if you'll read this, study it.
After this environment, many find scriptural passages rather dry material.
But it is said that the tears of true inspiration come from reading between the lines, even the turn of a page.
I'm sure you'll find this very comforting.
I'll read it very carefully.
Chris, we all make mistakes. We desperately hope to keep you from making another.
Thank you, sisters. Those sound like words to live by.
God be with you, my child.
Get dressed. Go for tonight.
But I thought...
Don't think. Just move it.
How did you arrange for the car?
Didn't expect us to walk, did you? Here, put these on the car. You sure this is the only external alarm?
I think so.
All right, let's go. You better be right. What's the matter?
I don't know. It's been a long time. Maybe they changed the combination.
Combination, nothing. You said you could open it. You open it now. You don't open it, we leave you here.
I was making my final rounds, and I found this in a hamper in the showers.
Somebody obviously doesn't understand what the sisters are trying to do. I'll look into it.
Good. Good night.
Good night. Thanks.
Must be over $100,000 here just in cash.
Do you have any idea what these diamonds are worth?
Shut up. Count it later. Is it okay, chicken?
Hello?
Kelly, Van Dorian Diamonds was hit tonight.
Charlie? Wait, it couldn't be. Chris hasn't gotten her first furlough date yet.
All the more reason to get her out of there, now.
It's nearly 2 o'clock. How do I...
You call Tiffany. I'll have Bosley meet you at the prison. Do whatever you have to do. We can't wait, not now.
All right, Charlie. I'm on my way.
Hurry up, give me those bags.
If you don't mind, I'll take my share now.
Yours goes right along with ours. Tomorrow, this goes out the gate to a fence, then out to a Mexican bank collecting interest every day until we all get out of here. Then we split it up 5 ways.
5 ways? Who gets the other share? We took all the risks.
She's right. It's only a 4-way cut. She set you up, Aggie. These diagrams come directly from the files of the Diamond Company.
Wait a minute, I can explain.
Sure you can.
Get rid of her, Aggie.
My pleasure. Take her outside. She's headed for the barracks. Keep it quiet. She belongs to me.
Help me! Please, somebody help me! It's Big Aggie and Coley and Singer. Lonnie, you gotta hide me. It's not gonna get any help in here. Come on.
They're headed toward the power plant. Keep after them. I'll cut him off.
It's not from the outside. Come on.
I'm sorry I got you into this.
Hey, Lonnie. Crazy Lonnie? This ain't your trouble. You come on out. All we want is the chicken. Over here, Singer.
I still don't understand what made you think that you could circumvent prison administration.
Mrs. Ingram, I'm glad you're here. I sent for Chris Martin as soon as you called.
What's the matter?
She's not here. I checked. It seems she got hold of one of those furlough authorizations.
Is that so? Very convenient. But then, of course, you won't mind if we speak to Big Aggie. Agnes Kemp, I believe Miss Hutton said the name was.
Well, Lily?
Sisters, welcome to Kaleo Country Club.
Angels, you did a fine job.
Especially Chris.
Thanks to Sisters Teresa and Maria. I mean it, you guys. Thank you.
You're welcome, my child.
You'll be pleased to hear that the total reward from Kenyon Security and the other firms who've been hit by the gang was considerably more than enough to pay our fee.
Doesn't seem right, Charlie, making a windfall profit on a case like this.
My sentiments exactly, Tiffany. That's why I used the excess funds to set up a small trust fund for Amy's son.
Oh, Charlie, that's a terrific idea.
Trust fund may be small now, but by the time he's ready for college, it should be big enough to see him through medical school, law school.
What's wrong, Chris? Oh, nothing. Oh, I think that's wonderful. But
you're worried about what's going to happen to Lonnie.
isn't there some way we could put pressure on the prison commission, get them to do something for her?
Chris, you can't expect Charlie to be influential in every situation.
I'm afraid this is one time where all the influence in the world wouldn't have done any good.
Fact is, her actions said all that was necessary.
Surprise.
got me out early.
Oh, I didn't have a chance to thank you.
You don't have to. Thanks to you, I'm free.
Thanks to you, I'm alive.
You're welcome.
Oh.